What's up, guys? Aggro here. It's been a minute, hasn't it? I haven't done any videos in quite some time, but today we're gonna start working on some stuff on the holiday event for BMC. We've got, let's see, we've got the gigantic Santa Claus that they built up there. Everyone's building their Christmas trees, and I thought I would do something a little different. Well, we've got the snow generator down here that I built to help with all the snow needs, and I had Sir Ronald and a couple others help with the redstone bit for it. But I thought, why not build some giant snowmen instead of Christmas trees? Everyone else is going to be doing Christmas trees. I want to do something a little different. So that's where we're going with this. And I've got two different options. So first option is using a website called Plots. If you've never seen this before, Plots is a great website with a bunch of different utilities for making circles and ellipses and stuff like that. And one of the builds they have on there is a snowman. And I'm going to build one of these guys. You can scale it to whatever size you want. I'm thinking 27 looks pretty good. It's going to be a ton of snow, which we already farmed up earlier with our snow farm here. So we're going to build one of these guys. But I also thought no snowman display would be the same without doing the derpy Minecraft snowman. So we're going to build at least a couple of these guys. And I've got a good plan for this guy over by the sheep pen. So let's go back over here. The base of it is 12 by 12. So what we're going to do is we're going to completely enclose the sheep pen inside the snowman. So we're going to hide it. So that way we have this wonderful winter wonderland over here. And this grass patch won't be visible. But it'll still be fully functional because the sheep will just be inside. So that's going to be our plan. Let's see how well it works. So we're going to start off laying out the 12 by 12 perimeter. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to lose a little bit of real estate on the sheep pen, but that's going to be fine. And I've actually got a really good strategy for this. And actually, before I continue, I'm going to stop because in order to keep the grass growing at its maximum, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the snow under here, and we're going to make this grass blocks down below. I tested this in creative with a random tick speed turned up. The grass will stay green underneath as long as there's an air block. So what we'll do is we'll dig this up and make this grass all the way around 1 block lower than the start of the base of the snowman. And what that's going to do is help the grass up top to keep spreading. Since we're going to lose some real estate, I don't want to lose grass. So let's grab some grass here out of the chest. I spent some time organizing all these chests the other day. And now I have no room to pick it up. Okay, so let's grab some grass. Start filling this in before I completely cover it all up. Alright, so now from there I can fill this row back in. And before we do this one, let's just dig this up now. And make sure this grass is all done here. We don't have to worry about it spreading. Let's see, can we pick up this dirt? There we go. Okay, so let's count 12 out this direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 was going to be right here on the water's edge. Which may prove a little tricky. Let's see if we can do this without killing our grass. Let's put some snow there. There we go. And 12. So then we just gotta connect the sides and continue the grass underneath. and we'll come back when I've got that laid out. Okay, the base is all in, the grass is all underneath, and I had also forgotten I was putting grass completely below this platform as well, a block down. So there's this platform, there's one air block, and then there's a whole nother layer of grass. That'll help keep the grass spreading from down to the layer here to the layer on top, since everything else around is snow and stone. So now, this bottom layer of the derpy snowman, the Minecraft snowman, is a 12 by 12 square. So we're going to build this up 12 blocks total. This thing is going to be massive. And we'll have to get some black wool as well for the buttons. So we will come back when we've got that bottom layer in. Okay, I have got the entire bottom layer of this snowman done now. And I don't think I realized the gravity of how big this thing is really going to be. This is going to be a massive snowman. But that's going to be cool. So in the back here, I set up some iron doors so that we can get in and out. To be able to shear the sheep or whatever. And then a couple fence gates here so the sheep don't get out. And we'll be able to come in and remove all the fencing and the wool on top now because we don't need that anymore. And then iron buttons up top to be able to get out. So yeah, we're going to start on the next layer of that as soon as I find some scaffold and get back up there. And we'll see how that goes. And now we've got the second layer up. So we got a 12 by 12 layer on the bottom. We have a 10 by 10 layer on the middle. We got Sammy throwing some scaffolding up so I can get back up there. The next layer is 8 by 8. And then we'll do the derpy snowman face and we'll figure out how to put the arms on as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do the diagonal arms. We'll give it a good shot. If not, we'll just do some straight out arms. But we'll see how that goes. And I'll be back when I get the next layer in. And one derpy snowman later, we've got a giant snow golem. Now I just need to figure out how to do the arms and see if I can actually pull off the diagonal look of them or not. And if that works, well, we'll come back and see the end result for that. And then we'll start on the second one that's going to go over there on top of the snow farm. Yeah, I didn't realize the gravity of how big these things are going to be, but this is going to be awesome when it's done. Okay, after much testing in creative, because I wasn't quite liking the way it was coming out naturally, I think we came up with a good design for the arms. I really like this diagonal design with the staircases on top. A little bit of spruce mixed with dark oak wood to give it like that weathered look. I like the way the derpy snowman has come out. I gotta finish putting some wool up on the ledges so we don't get mobs spawning on top of there, and then we'll start on the second one over there. Derpy snowman number 2 is in place. We got number 1 over here. We got number 2 going up here. So now we need to work the arms in here, and I realized where I placed it is very close to Sammy's Christmas tree. We kind of came up with an idea. We're just going to have the arm come up to the tree, and we can make it look like the snowman's trying to knock the tree over or something. We'll see how that looks when I get the arms in. So we have the reveal of snowman number 2. He's just as derpy as the first one, and his arm is holding onto the Christmas tree. I think we kind of spaced that perfectly. These both came out really well. We got snowman number 1 right here, snowman number 2. Let's back up a little bit to get a look at all of it together. Actually, let's get an aerial view while we're at it. Why not? Oh, the Christmas island is coming together nicely. Look at this. That's awesome. All right, next thing, I'm going to start on the big snowman. It's going to be probably over the water behind this guy. Or maybe I could put him up top. Oh, as I fall off. I might check out this area up here if nobody's doing anything, which somebody might be. But we're going to try to find a good area to have the bigger snowman. And we caught a panda. We caught a runny-nosed panda. We moved him into the snowman. But let's try to find a good place to put the big snowman, and we'll figure all that out.
One eternity later.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's been almost 2 weeks, or maybe even more than that, since the last time I recorded. Just got kind of caught up with the holidays and family stuff and didn't have time to finish. But we are sitting in here inside the second snowman we built, and I was worried I wasn't going to be able to get to record this building the last snowman because we ended up having an issue over here. Something was causing a huge memory spike in this area, but it looks like it's been resolved now because I've been on for a little while now and the server hasn't crashed. So we're going to try to build the big snowman. I've got a little image of it in the bottom corner of the window here. That's from the plots window. We're going to keep that up. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to record little bits and pieces. I thought about trying to do a time-lapse recording of this, but I don't have the ability to have a camera account up. And unfortunately, time-lapses from first person just look really bad. Like, that's one thing that Java has on Bedrock for sure. But we decided, and I had cleared an area for this, instead of having the snowman down below, we're going to have him way up here. We got this huge area already marked out. This black square is going to be the dead center. This snowman is going to overshadow the entire area. As I know this is already a week after New Year's and the holiday is pretty much over, but I definitely wanted to finish this build for this video to get it put out. So we'll see. We're going to do bits and pieces of recording here, and we're going to see how this snowman turns out in the end.
I sit here alone without anyone to talk to. You really are my only friend. You are the reason that life is worth living. When they're all gone, you'll be there with me. I am alone in the end. Fade away, fade away, fade away. Every day I wonder, was this happen? It seems so simple, but you're not sure. No matter how hard, it never will be. You're my friend.
I know I keep saying this during the video, but this project is so much bigger than I expected it to be. I mean, look at this thing. This is only 20 layers. I think it goes up to 51 if I remember correctly. Massive snowman. This is going to be so cool when it's done. I wanted to jump down and take a outside look at it for a minute before I continued building more layers. Back to it.
Cruising down the street in the driver's seat, doing 60 in a 45. Landing inside, saw the flashing lights, so I pulled over to the side. With the windows down, you could hear the sound of what the officer had to say. Kinda sucks, $75 was the ticket that he had to pay. My Egan's driving Woes. Happens everywhere he goes. To the city, took his day real pretty for a night out on the town. But it was dark, couldn't parallel park, nor did he want to turn around. So he left his car not real far from the old tow zone sign. But before long, the car was gone, and poor Mikey had to pay the fine. Mikey gets driving, oh, he tries so hard, things never turn out right. Happens everywhere he goes.
Okay, guys, it is finally time for the grand reveal. Are you ready? Here we go. Bam! This snowman, I know I've said this so many times in this video, I completely underestimated the scale of this thing. This took forever to build. As of the last recording on this, I've been working on this on and off for about a month. I just haven't had the time to finish it, but I really wanted to get it finished. You can't even see the scale of the thing from down here. Let's get up there and see. Look at this monstrosity. The entire thing is spawn-proofed, so we won't have any mobs spawning on it. We go all the way up. What are we at? We are at 170 on the very top of this thing. This is ridiculously big. And it could have been bigger. There's no way I would have finished it, but it could have been bigger. Let's get a good fly around of the whole holiday district. And for anyone who's not playing on Prowl's servers, this is what you have to look forward to if you become a member, either by your own doing or gifted memberships also give you access to this wonderful server. This has been one heck of an undertaking, working on these snowmen and this giant one, and then everyone who put all their work into this holiday area. Huge shout out to everyone. This was one amazing Winterfest event. And I hope we get to see more of you playing on Prowl servers. And I think we're going to call that a wrap. Definitely, this has been one heck of a project. But we are finally done. I'll see y'all next time. Later.